Hey, Sassy Scrappers. How you doing tonight? This is Steph. And I'm here to do my second take of this video because the first one I didn't have enough space left on my phone to record it. It said that I needed to change that. So I just deleted about 3,000 pictures and we'll see if it works now. I'm going to tell you tonight a little bit about our anti-stick powder tool. Now I was at a crop this last weekend with some top advisors and some of them had not ever heard of this. So I thought if they haven't, man, we need to tell everybody about the anti-stick powder tool. This was brought out quite some time ago. I don't know if it's been about a year or so, but it is a great product, especially when you use stickers and foam squares, which unless you put a whole bunch of stickers on, a lot of times the centers will dip down and stick or the ends. Well, this is going to solve that problem. When you first get your anti-stick powder, you're going to take it out of the box and you're going to twist the cap off, okay? Very carefully. Don't tip it too much. Keep it straight up. And inside of it, there's going to be a little plastic cap, okay? And your powder is in there. Now, this powder is safe to use with, your scrapbooking products. Sometimes, like baking powder, I think they used, or I don't know what all they used, but and baby powder and stuff, sometimes that wasn't always safe, but this is guaranteed safe for it. Then once you get this little cap out, you see it there, then you're just going to screw this back on. After you do that, and just get it on there tight, after you do that, I highly recommend that you take some washi tape or some kind of tape and put around that, because that is the only time you're going to unscrew that top. From then on, you just pull and push, okay? If you unscrew it at this point and aren't paying attention to what you're doing and get ready to shake it, you're going to have all of this on your paper. And that is not fun. I've heard of some people doing that. So I'm going to put that back in there because this is one that nobody has purchased yet and hasn't been used. So we'll put that cap back on it and put it right back in the box. And it's ready to go. Okay, so once you get your washi tape on there, so that you get in the habit of just pulling it off and on, all you're going to do with a sticker, I'm going to try to find one here that I might not use. All you're going to do is you're going to turn it over and you're just going to tap. Now, I said I'm going to use this with foam squares, didn't I? So I've got this all now and it's not sticky at all. But you can still take a foam square and attach it there and take off your top layer of your foam square there, the little tab, and put it down and it works just perfectly. It's stuck on there good. So you can attach a foam square to it after you put the powder on it. Now I usually, I won't use this one, martini or something like that. I'm not a drinker, so I would not use that one. So another way you can do it is to take the sticker and flip it over and put the foam squares on first. And like I said, it used to be, if you were trying to keep this up, you would definitely put a foam square here, probably one over here, maybe clear up at the top, put a lot of them on. But you don't need to do that anymore, okay? Because you've got this, I pull the cap off, and I'm just gonna put my finger on the foam square while I'm tapping it. And any of these little edges that stick out, you wanna make sure and get good. Okay, then you put your lid back on. You're going to pick it up, you're going to pull off the tabs again, and then you're just going to place it down and just tap it gently. And none of these outside edges are going to stick down, or the middle or anything like they used to if you didn't have a whole bunch of foam squares on it. So, anti-stick powder tool, great for using when you use foam squares for embellishing. I use foam squares all the time. I'm a Melissa Ullman fan, and we always use foam squares to add dimension to our pages in our clusters that we have, embellishment clusters, and it really makes your stickers into a much nicer and layered type embellishments. You can stick things underneath them then and layer them better and everything. So I would highly recommend, if you do not have any of the anti-stick powder tool, that you get some. And that's your tip for this marvelous Monday. And stay sassy. Bye-bye.